Psalm 107 is my preference today. I'm going to look at a couple of verses, but wow, this was the main part of the message that I brought on Friday and that published on the YouTube channel today. And it's so important that we understand that God's deliverance, God's redemption, God redeems us, has redeemed us, delivers us, has delivered us from everything. No matter how far away we get from Him, He is just waiting for you to cry out and say, help, come get me. Now, we're going to read verses 1 and 2, probably 3. Psalm 107, verse 1, and this is in the NIV. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His love endures forever. Verse 2, let the redeemed of the Lord tell their story, those He redeemed from the hand of the foe. The King James says, let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Verse 3 says, those He gathered from the lands, from east and west, from north and south. Now, when you look at the Hebrew, verse 1, give thanks. Thanks is the Hebrew word yada. And I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. Forgive me. I don't speak Greek, nor do I speak Hebrew. But yada translates as throwing both hands up in praise, like you're casting your praise up, you're throwing your praise heavenward. And to give thanks is to shout glorious praise toward heaven and throw it up. And then verse 2, let the redeemed here is next of kin. I'm like, oh, so let the next of kin of the Lord say so. Let the next of kin of the Lord testify about it and tell their story and declare it. And then it says, those He redeemed from the hand of the foe. We know who our foe is. Ephesians tells us that we are not at war against flesh and blood, but principalities and powers in air and heavenly places and the wicked spirits of this present kingdom. Verse 3, those He gathered from the lands. Gathered translates as collected here. So those He collected from the lands. And then it was from east and west, from north and south. Those are the four corners. That's from all points. So He collected everybody from everywhere. So if you put the translation in those verses, so I guess it's Psalm 107 verses 1 through 3. Give glorious shouting, casting praise to the Lord, for He is good. His love endures forever, all eternity, never ending. And let the next of kin of the Lord tell their story, testify of the victory. Those that He redeemed, and redeemed here is ransomed. Those that He ransomed from the hand of the enemy, from the wicked spirits, from the principalities, from the powers in the air and heavenly places, from the present darkness of this kingdom, from all corners, those that He collected from all the lands, from all corners of the earth. Give praise to the Lord for your redemption. He has made you His next of kin. Amen. Be His next of kin. Declare His victory. Shout His praises and understand that He took you to Himself, adopted. And, I think it's Galatians says, whereby we cry, Abba, Father, by the Spirit of adoption. You are the next of kin, and you have been collected from all points around the earth. Amen.